Namaste, good morning, welcome Anjali, so good to see you. Girishi, it is so nice to see you joining us on a live session of teaching you through Ayurveda or Tahe Dil Se Shukriya. Suruchi, so good to see you. Hi, it's a pleasure to have you on this platform learning about, I know you're a beautiful mom and you've got lovely children. So yes, this video and certain treatments for you to keep your children healthy would really do wonders for them. So we'll wait for another 2 minutes to see who all are joining, and then slowly we will start with today's session. The endeavor or our thought process is reaching out to as many people as we can to promote and to make people understand that how you can actually cure yourself through Ayurveda. Ayurveda being the oldest science in the world, it comes from nature. So bringing this episode on the seasonal changes, what it does to you, what is that you can do to prevent these aggravations is what we are looking at delivering today. So to start with, I don't think so very many people have joined, but nevertheless, as we stand by our commitment of being on time, we will start. What do you think? Shall we start or we should wait? My principle, my idea about life is always that be on time and respect other people's time too. So without waiting, I would want to start with what this seasonal change is going to do to you. Now, as per Ayurveda, we are moving from winters towards the spring season, which is called the Vasant Ritu. Whenever there is a change of season from one season to another season, there are conditions, there are diseases, there are aggravations in the body which needs to be taken care of, and you can do that sitting at home. Now, understand that what is our body made of? Our body is a hologram of universe, which means we are made of the Panch Mahabhutas. If you sync with these Panch Mahabhutas or you sync with the nature, you can never ever go wrong. The rise of the diseases, the rise of cancer, the rise of gluten intolerance, lactose intolerance, where is it coming from? It is coming from the wrong food which we take at the wrong time. So now to give you an example, since the winters are gone and we are entering into the spring season, the kapha part in our body is melting. When it melts, what are the kind of conditions which will start coming in our body? The conditions which come are our digestion goes down. Since our digestion goes down, and this is the time of the pollen, what will happen? All the pollen allergies like sinus, cough, cold, acidity, anxiety, bloating, gas, flatulence, this will all rise. Now, starting February until the 20th of March, this is the transition time from winters to spring and then followed by summer. Now, what do we need to do? What is that we can do to pacify these conditions? Good morning, Neha, my sweetheart, my beautiful sister from another mother. Love you and thank you for joining us today for another session on Ayurveda. And I hope this session is shared and shared by other people a lot, because this is going to be helping a lot of mothers, a lot of parents, and in also the elderlies at home. As I said, because this is a change of season, the rise of indigestion, the rise of cough, the rise of cold, the rise of asthma, all pollen related allergies will rise. What do? At times, this is beautiful. At times when I see how beautifully nature teaches us at every single moment of our life. So the body or the nature is also detoxing this time because the kapha is melting. What is that we need to do at our end? We need to start detoxing our body. And how do we detox our body? So the most important part how we detox is through diet. There are only 3 things with which any disease is starting from a simple hair fall going up to as complex as a cancer or a MS or you name it, cervical spondylitis. All these are aggravations of the different elements of the body. They come because of ahar, which is our food, vihavar, which is our lifestyle, and last but the least are the vichar, our emotions, our thoughts. It could be the stresses, could be your office stress, your family stress, or even simple as while driving on the road, you're stuck in a traffic jam. That will create stress. And in today's last 2 years, I think the major stress which came to everybody was because of COVID. Now, all these stresses, they impact our body. So since we do Vedic diets, we specialize in Vedic diets, and these Vedic diets are not the normal diets which you get from the dietitians and nutritionists. These Vedic diets are based on the principles of Ayurveda, where extremely important is the compatibility of the food. Whether this food, A food and B food are compatible with each other, then it is nectar or medicine to your body. Having one wrong food with another wrong food will definitely create diseases. As of yesterday, I had a patient very, very prone to being healthy, but when we saw her, her anxiety levels were so high. Now, where did it come from? It is the wrong diet. This is the time which is still the winters, which is ongoing. And what is that I see on a daily basis? People are still having the bindi. They think ghee is very light to have, so they're having ghee. Now, these vegetables like bindi, ghee, tori, tinda, karela, all these are summer vegetables. Understand what is the tasir. Tasir meaning the potency of the vegetables, the fruit. Now, these are all cooling in nature. Nature is wise. Nobody can beat nature. Our existence is because of nature. So when we talk about having the food or the fruits or the vegetables which are meant for summers, in winters, you're bound to have earthquakes. And what are these? Hi Shifali मेरी जान, आपको तो बिल्कुल रोक के भी मुझे सलाम करना पड़ेगा, तो आपको तो हम जरूर करेंगे. So when you start taking food which is meant for winter, summers, in winters, there is bound to be an earthquake. Nature balances your body, because if you're eating in winters warming food, it is cold outside, the balance is created. And similarly in summers, if you have the cooling food, it is hot outside, the balance is created. Because of this imbalance, the aggravations of the conditions, and it could be starting from, as I said, anxiety, acidity, cancer, hair fall. On that note, I really laugh when I see on Facebook people writing, like one after another. You have a hair fall, oh, start applying oil. And people sell oil like crazy, and people get caught onto that. Applying oil is extremely essential, just do that. But what is the root cause? Why are you having the hair fall? Nobody pays attention to that. So hair fall ideally is a vata disorder, and you will see people complaining of hair fall majorly in winters, because winter is a vata season. So be watchful and mindful of eating what you eat. With Vedic diets, we promise you we can reverse your medical conditions. Now, when if I have to give you certain tips as to what is that you need to be, now the seasonal change would be effective starting mid-February until the mid of March, before the Navratras arrive. So what is that you need to be doing? A, very, very important, is stop having heavy food. Stop having cold food. Have food which is the cold cuts. Please stop onto that. Now, going on to having something which is heavy, when I was talking about things like non-vegetarian food. Now, non-vegetarian food is heavy to digest, so I would say instead of having it at night when the system is shutting down, have it in the afternoon wherein your digestive fire is at peak and you can digest that. Hello, Sakshi. Welcome. Good to see you joining us from America. God bless you. Now, what all are other things which will be aggravating our conditions right now because our digestion is going to go down? Important. Tea. Where people think having tea in winters is warming, but tea is acidic. Tea and coffee, they both are acidic in nature. They not only increase your vata, they also increase your pitta, which means vata means the air element and pitta means the fire element. What does it do? It will bring in conditions of joint pains. It'll bring in conditions of constipation. It'll bring in conditions of anxiety, depression. If not treated, it'll lead you towards dementia, Alzheimer, cardiac arrest, brain hemorrhage. And if you have pitta, it means it is going to aggravate your acidity part. It's flare up of skin conditions. All these things will start happening because of aggravation of pitta. So watchful, be mindful of what you eat. Food, if eaten right, is your medicine, and if food eaten wrong is your poison. So what is that nature has got now? Nature is also detoxifying us. Now, being in India, if you see that, how many people identify this beautiful golden raspberries? I have seen it all my life. This used to be a ritual in our house, that because they come only in this season. So make the best of this. Raspberries, for that matter, if you look at, these are the best source of antioxidant, which means no free radicals. We are looking at promoting digestion. This also stops the inflammation in the body, which means all the conditions, the diseases which are coming will also go down because of these raspberry. Make the best of it. Have as much as you can. And people who are watchful of their weight, this also helps in curbing your hunger pangs. So this is something I would say. Now, to top the chart, raspberries or the Indian golden berries also detoxifies your liver. It is called McCoy in Ayurveda. Now, as long as you have the season, make the best use of it. After the season, what is that? We at Anamya have started, we are manufacturing something which is called Purnama McCoy tablets. These are capsules which can be used later, easy to eat, but this should be done one time in a year for 3 months regularly. To have these capsules, it will detox your liver, which means in the process your cholesterols will also get balanced. I mean, everybody comes and says cholesterol levels are high. This is what will take care of your cholesterol. All natural, no chemicals, no preservatives. This is the McCoy which we would prescribe to people to have. So that's what is. This also, by the way, fights inflammation, mind you, because of all these conditions which are coming. Raspberry nature will fight the inflammation also. Now, hold on till the end of the video, because now I'm coming to the point which is for all the elderlies, the parents, for the children, how they can, sitting at home, do cures for cough and cold. Please stop taking antihistamines. Please stop taking anti-allergy medications. Please stop giving these syrups, cold and cough syrups, to your children. End of the day, they are all man-made. They are chemicals, and they bound to impact again a vicious cycle, your liver and kidney. So be watchful and mindful of what you're giving to your children and elders, and even to your own self. So my today's most favorite treatment, easy to do, available everywhere. जाने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है. Now, if you see, if anybody can identify, what are these? How many people can identify? Dr. Deepika, if you could give me the prompt, is anybody able to tell give me the name. We would be entitled to one of the products of Anamia Wellness. This is impromptu, just came into my mind. Can anybody identify? Give me that name of the first person who identifies this leaf. What is this leaf? See, we don't even know what nature is giving us. Okay, so I'll make it individual. Let's see whether you can recognize. What is this leaf? To give you a tip, we eat this. Any answer, Dr. Deepika? Is anybody given a hint as to what is this?
No.
No. So Dr. Deepika says nobody has answered as to what this is. So let me unfold this. Maybe this is a bigger one. Would give another. It's a hint that we eat it. We love it after our food. So this is the beetle.
Yeah,
leaf.
Renu ma'am said, Renu Manaktala paan.
Okay, Renuji, you've been a very, what should I say, a customer who's regular with our avocado day serum and saffron kumkumadi oil. So yes, you earn another gift. We will be shortly sending you your gift. So yes, this is paan ka patta, this is Banarsi paan, and mind you, I have not got it from a panwala. I grow this at home. The abundance of nature, the medicines of nature should be at home and easy to grow. So this is the first thing. What we're going to be doing is, let's start. Now, I'm going to be taking this one paan ka patta. This is raw honey. I am not talking, mindful. Be watchful, be careful. I'm not talking about organic honey. We are talking about raw honey, which is come from nature and is not processed. So this is the honey which we are using, and all we need to do is this. You need to have thrice in a day because it is all natural. By the way, do you know that paan ka patta or the beetle leaf is a natural antibiotic? You don't need antibiotics, the pills. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread our honey on that. Now the honey which I'm using out here is my favorite tree to treat conditions right now is the eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is excellent for your lung conditions, throat, cold and cough. So right now I'm using eucalyptus. We also have with us something which is called jamun honey. Now jamun honey is excellent for people who are diabetic, and diabetes, I think everybody's, in every household it is there. By the way, we reverse diabetes through Vedic diets, and if you really want to do that, you need to be coming onto the Vedic diets. So this is the jamun honey, and the next honey which we are showing you is the honey which is with ajwain. Now when you have the ajwain honey, not only it's going to be working as antimicrobial, it is also working on your gut. Ajwain is the best spice to work on your gut. So this is what are the honeys which we use regularly. ये लिया और उसके बाद हमने क्या डाला हमारे घर के अंदर, हर घर के अंदर, if you see, these are black peppers. So I am going to just take little bit of black pepper and I'm going to spread it on this. How difficult it is. Order your paan ka patta, Banarsi paan patta, add honey in it and your black pepper. Black pepper works an exportant, so your mucus gets melted. Honey works on the same thing, and this small little from God's own pharmacy is the treatment to cure your cough and your cold. It will also work on your digestion because this is the time when the digestion also goes down. So I'm not going to waste. I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to have it. So cheers to that. By the way, it's tasty, huh? It's delicious. Even the kids can have it. What is the next thing which we're going to be doing? Now this is, I'm going to start now. Okay. So I'm going to be adding drops of water. और ये हमारा खूबसूरत पान का पत्ता. India में this is something which you will find at every nukkad, kona, everywhere you find. So this is what I'm going to take. 2 of these pan ka patta. I'm going to never cut, always break it like this. And then it goes into your water. What is the next thing we are putting in? Is log, the clove. So I'm going to put in 1 and 2 cloves in it. The third ingredient is our cinnamon. It not only enhances your metabolic rate, which means fantastic for losing weight, but mind you, whenever you take any of these spices or you take any of these spiced water, take it under the guidance of a Vaidya, because they know as to what is your body constitution, your prakriti. Based on that, you be prescribed as to what spiced waters you should have. Last but the least, हमारी प्यारी सी मोटी इलायची, the black cardamom. This is what we're going to put in this. On that note, I have seen when people come for consultation, very common. It's a bhecha, word of mouth. People having first thing in the morning a glass of hot water. They add honey in it and they add lemon in it and then drink it. Forgetting that, now it's a beautiful heads up for you. Honey should never ever be added in anything hot. No tea, no coffee, no hot water, no cakes. I see the heavy cake, the healthy cakes coming in the market that we don't use sugar, we're making it healthy, we're having honey in it. So no honey cakes. And also, this is going to be heartbreaker. I know, I'm sure you would not like me telling you this, is that the honey chili potatoes, anything, anytime when honey is heated, it turns into poison. It's not that you're going to die immediately, but over a period of time, honey by nature, the molecule formation, it starts clogging your meridians and channels. So be mindful, never ever add honey in anything which is honey in hot water or hot tea or beverage is a viruddha or incompatible diet. So, Dr. Deepika, if you could focus on this. This is nature's cough syrup. You don't need to spend money and going to a pharma and picking up those cough syrups for your children, for your elders, for anybody. There we go. See? At home, mommies, the grannies, we're taking you back to nature. My gosh, the flavor of the paan, the honey and the black pepper is still in my mouth, which is like beautiful. Now if you see this, the color is changing, which means the essence, the goodness of the black cardamom, the beetle leaf, the cinnamon and the clove is getting into this thing. So let it boil for a little more. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you the third recipe. Now, this is the honey we take, which is the eucalyptus honey. I'm going to take 1 spoon of that. This is quick and easy, very quick and easy. So this is 1 spoon of honey I've added. This is what is called Talis Patradi Churnam. You've all heard about Sitopaladi, right? I am giving you something which is more potent than even Sitopaladi. This is called Talis Patradi Churnam. It's not even expensive. It is only for 48 rupees and has around what? 25 grams in this. So all you need to do, this will take care of your cough totally. All you need to do is open this and take 5 grams of Talis Patradi. You're going to put it in your honey. There you go. Right? This is Talis Patradi. This is the honey which we've used. Mix it. And voila, your medicine for cough is ready. Nature's bounty, nature's remedy, nature's cure, no side effects but benefits. So this is what is my third remedy of Talis Patradi with honey. Please start giving it to your children because this is the time they will be prone to cold, cough, asthma, wheezing. This is what you need to be doing. Now let's come back to our tea, the spice tea. The nectar of nature, that's what I call, is ready now, and we need to stop this. Look at the color, just turned brown because of all the goodness of all the spices. This is to be had hot 3 times a day, which means morning, evening and at night. This will take care of your cough and cold, asthma, allergies, pollen. This is what it is to be taken to take care of your place. I think you're more or less done with 3 simple remedies, little updation on what is that you need to be doing, how to cure your, how to detox your body. Again, the raspberries, that's one. Liver cure, once this is gone. The honey, Talis Patradi Churnam, this is what it is going to do. Now also what you can do at home is, while cooking your food, increase the intake of ginger, garlic, cumin, turmeric, and the fennel seeds until 20th of March. These are the spices to be used to take care or balance your body. Next Saturday, same time, 11 o'clock, we are coming up to show you how you detox your body with a very beautiful treatment in Ayurveda called Nasyam. This is what will clear all your toxins which are accumulated above your shoulder, which are responsible for your frozen shoulder, cervical, spondylitis, sinus, headaches, migraines. So a live view of a beautiful treatment of Ayurveda called Nasyam. We look forward to you guys joining us next Saturday at 11 to have another episode on Ayurveda. On that note, namaskar, namaste, have a blessed week, blessed